Okay, y'all, we had a little technical difficulty there. I don't know what's going on with the live today. Now, it is a very hot day, as I was saying, so the sun very well could be, I hope my phone is not overheating. I don't know, that was weird. It just randomly stopped, okay? But we're going to pick up where we left off, okay? So we were here in this position, right? And then we had bent to the knee, pelvis out to the right side, and then we lowered the knee down, all right, to the chest and knee flat to the mat, okay? Unpivot the back right foot. And then we're just going to sit in this stretch here, which is going to stretch out here the inner thigh area, okay? And then we're going to walk the palms back as far as we can, okay, with our shoulders down. And we're going to feel this deep stretch in our lower back here, okay, in this position. So here you want to also intentional breathe, okay? Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Anytime you're doing that intentional breath work, you're going to feel the deeper stretch throughout the whole body, okay? Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. All right, lower those shoulders there. And then we're just going to slowly walk our palms out just a little bit so we can lay our forearms down flat to the mat, okay? And then we're going to sit into that stretch even more, okay, to deepen that stretch in the thigh area. You can rotate from left to right to just feel that stretch even deeper, okay? And then we're also going to take a few deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Okay, guys, and from here we are just going to walk our palms back again, okay, so that we can then pivot around and slide our bottoms to the mat, okay? And we're going to find ourselves here with our left palms of our foot on the inner right thigh of our right leg, okay? And then we are just going to take our left hand up to the sky, okay? Or whichever side that you're on is fine, okay? But we're going to bring it up to the sky. We're going to do a little flick of the wrist, motion here, rotation of the wrist. That deepens the stretch here in your waist area. And then we're going to just reach over the crown, okay? And then we're going to take that left hand, and as we're reaching over, we're going to extend that right hand down as far as we can, whether it's to the calf, whether it's to the ankle, whether it's to the toes. Whatever works best for you, okay? And then we're going to take that left hand that's in the sky over the crown. We're going to go to meet that right hand at the calf, at the ankle, or at the toe, whichever works best for you. And we're going to deepen that stretch here in the lower back and our waist areas. You're also going to feel it here in the thighs area, okay? So deepen that stretch, intentional breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You can tuck the chin for a deeper stretch in your shoulder blades and your neck area. Alright, we're going to slowly rise up. Alright, and then we're going to come back to palms to the mat, back to our plank position, right? We're going to come back to the plank position. We're going to hold this another 10 seconds. Hey, friend, welcome to the live, love. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and then we're going to push the butt up to the sky there, okay? Back into our downward dog position. All right, we're going to also rotate from left to right. All right, loosening and deepening the stretch in the calf muscles there, loosening up the ankles there. All right, rotating back and forth from left to right. Okay, and then we're going to take a few deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. We're going to push our palms back so we can deepen that stretch in the calf, in the thigh area, in the back area. Okay, we'll also feel it in our arms as well, that resistance. It's always building up that strength, okay? So that is the beauty in yoga. Not only are you getting your flexibility up, you're getting your resistance up, your strength up, okay? You're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then we're going to take that right foot, right leg up, and we're going to extend it out as far as we can. That's comfortable, all right? We don't want to pull no muscles or nothing like that, all right? So then from here, we are going to bend that knee and just thrust that pelvis area out to that right side, okay? Can point the toe even a little bit to feel a deeper stretch, okay? And then from there, we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we are going to take that knee up, bring it to the chest here, flat to the mat. All right, and then we are just going to walk our palms back here, shoulders down, feeling that stretch here in the lower back. All right, and we can also rotate to the left and to the right just to feel that deeper stretch here in the thigh area here, okay? Shoulders down. All right, you can chin up to the sky to even deepen the stretch even more, all right? And then a few intentional breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah.
All right, from here, we're gonna then walk our palms down so we can meet our forearms down to the mat. And then we are just gonna allow our weight to push down onto the thigh area. We're gonna rotate from left to right to deepen that stretch in the thigh area. All right. Continue with more intentional breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then from here, we're going to walk our palms back up, okay? And then we're going to just fall back. Allow our butts to hit the mat. We're going to pivot over to we'll have our right side, right? The palms of our foot touching the left side of our inner thigh. And we're going to take that left hand here, right hand here, right? We're going to raise that up to the sky. And we are going to flick of the wrist, right? That rotation motion in the wrist area really helps to strengthen that stretch there in your side area. And we're going to also reach around, reach over the crown, okay? And then as we do that, we're going to take our left hand and slide it down to our calf, slide it down to the ankle, slide it down to the toe, whichever works best for you, right? Deepen that stretch, and then we're going to meet that right hand over to wherever your hand is, if it's the calf, the ankle, or the toe, okay? Meet that hand there, all right? Intentional breaths, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, all right? Tuck that chin if you want a deeper stretch in your back and your neck area.
Pretty little skinny little bitty body model legs. Some of y'all ain't never had no real bitch training shows. I keep it 100 from my head down to my toes. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the move. Touchdown in my hometown, got nothing to lose. I am on my own now, I am in control now. I need you to go now, I can fix my own crown. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me.
All right, we're gonna
I'm fucking with
slowly
you, don't know
rise
how to
back
love
up
me.
here,
Done dealing with you, so
and then we're going to go back into our plank position here, okay? And from the plank position, we are just going to slowly walk our palms back to the back of the mat, right? Until our palms meet once we are standing here, we're going to just grab our elbows, and we're just going to allow the gravity to pull down on us as we lean a little bit forward, right? Enough. Keep your balance though, but we're going to lean a little bit forward just to feel that gravity pull, okay? As you get on your tippy toes, you'll feel more of the gravity pulling down your spine, okay? You're going to hold that there, and feel free to do a little free swinging. And just feel a deeper stretch all in the back area and the side area, as well as in your legs. You'll feel the calf muscle stretching as well, okay? And you're just loosening up those vertebrae in your back there, okay? And then you can release the elbows, right? Just letting your hands dangle here, okay? And then you want to take those hands and grab the back, grab the ankle, grab the back of your calf muscles, okay? And just pull in so you can come closer to your legs to deepen that stretch, okay? Pull your body in, okay? And then from here, you're gonna let your arms hang again, okay? And as your arms hang, you're gonna slowly rise up one vertebrae by vertebrae as you slowly rise up into our mountain pose position. All right, from here we'll be in a full mountain pose position, and then we can get right into our tree pose. Okay, so from here we're going to get into our tree pose. We're going to do a slight squat, right? We're going to do a slight squat, and then we're going to just give ourselves a nice big hug. Okay, from here we're going to reach out and then hug the sky, hug the air, okay? As we rise up, big hug. You're feeling that stretch in your shoulder blades, and then you're going to connect the palms here, all right? Then bring your palms down to heart center here, okay? Then from here, we're going to get into our tree pose. So we're going to take our right foot. We're either going to meet the mat and the ankle. All right, we're going to either meet our calf muscle there. We can meet the knee, or we can meet the inner thigh, okay? Whichever works best for you, whatever's going to help you maintain that balance. Always focus on the core when you're trying to maintain the balance, okay? So if you have to hold and flex those abs to get that, hold that center, go ahead and do that, okay? Few intentional breaths, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. I failed to charge my gimbal, so it just gave up on me, guys. Let me go ahead and try to reposition this camera really quick. 1 second. With precision, and it goes on a mission. We ain't asking for permission. It's a revolution, and it go evolution. Trying to come up with solutions to reverse the pollution. Inside of confusion, love is the fusion. Life can be amusing. Your time equals art. So life is a movie. Are you gonna play your part? Are you gonna write your story? Are you gonna leave a mark? Are you gonna sell your purpose or just give up on your dreams? It's yours for the taking, man. We all kings and queens. What up? Something. All right, this might have to do here. Let me see if you guys. Okay. All right, guys. So back. So from our tree pose here, we're going to then extend our heart center outward, okay, in front of us, and then our legs to the back here, and then find that center here in the core, right? So from here to here, okay, and And this position sometimes can be hard to hold the balance. So what you want to do is find that stable, flat stance in the bottom of your foot, and then also tense up the core. And that really holds you into the center to keep your balance, okay? And then just align that leg and try to get as much as alignment within your spine with your leg out and then your arms out, trying to get that perfect plane, straight plane, okay, in the body there. All right, and then from there, we're just going to take the palms of our hands, meet the mat, and we're going to just raise that leg up forward just to get to deepen that stretch, okay? Then from here, we are just going to walk our palms back, boom, bring the leg down, and we're going to find ourselves back here into this mountain pose, okay? So from here, we are going to find ourselves back at the I'm sorry, y'all, I got dizzy. I was like, I should have ate before I came over here. This sun. So, what I'm going to do is now, we're going to rotate. We're going to just do the same thing, but for our other side, okay? So, we are going to squat here. All right, give ourselves a big hug. All right, sit into that squat. Boom. Now we're hugging the air, hugging the sky, reaching high into the sky, bringing the palms to meet here. And we're going to bring the palms down into heart center, okay? From here, we're going to take our left leg and we are going to find ourselves in the tree pose. All right, you want to meet the ankle, you want to meet the calf muscle, or you want to meet the inner thigh, whichever works easiest for you. That's going to allow you to hold your center. All right, I'm going to take a few deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't want to die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they
all right, and then from here, slowly project your body out, arms in the front of you, leg in the back of you. All right, finding that straight plane, line up that spine. All right, hold your center here. Losing my balance here, okay. So we're gonna find ourselves back in this position. And then from here, we are just going to bring our palms to the mat to deepen that stretch, okay? Lift that leg up into the sky. All right. And then from here, we're just going to walk our palms back a little bit here, bring the feet back down to the mat. Boom. And we are back into our mountain pose position here, okay? So now we're going to find ourselves into our warrior pose. What we're going to do is take our right leg to the front of the mat, okay? Toes pointing forward, okay? And then we're going to ensure that our knee is in alignment with our ankle, okay? And then from here, we're going to adjust the back footing, right? We're going to turn our toes outwards, and then we're going to just bring your leg back as far as you can, okay? But ensuring that your knee is still in alignment with your ankle here in the front, okay? So as we adjust this, it's as far as we want to get this stretch, because we want to be able to sit into this position, okay? So from here, boom, knee in alignment with the ankle, adjust the back foot, toes pointing out, toes pointing forward in the front, okay? And then we are going to find ourselves sitting here in this position, and we're just going to raise our arms out, one arm in front of us, the other arm in the back of us, all right? And we're going to look straight ahead, chin in alignment with the arm out. All right, and then we're going to take a few deep, intentional breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Kind of like we're surfing here, okay? Surfboard, okay? And then from here, we're we're going to go into our warrior 2 position. So we're going to take that left hand, we're going to touch the back of our thigh here. We're going to raise the right hand up to the sky and reach around over the crown, okay? And we're going to hold this position, also intentional breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
You know, people always express that they never meant to after they hurt you, but actions always prove that they had the intent to. And it makes you question everything that you've been through. Has anything they ever said been true? How many times have they ever went against you? When the relationship went bad, who did they vent to? These are the questions you ask yourself when it really hits you. And then
all right, then we're going to take that left hand, bring it up to the sky. We're going to meet our elbow with our knee here, okay?
Just be grateful the universe.
And then from here, we're going to bring up that left hand, reach it over to the, reach it up to the sky, reach around to the crown. Feel that deep stretch in the thigh area, in the rib cage area. All right, we're going to take a few deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
Later, he tries to cut you loose and start looking for another you. You see, a part of you wants to go back and the other half wants to be alone. But nobody but you can heal your pain, so maybe alone is where you belong.
Here, we're going to just take the hand that is laying there on the knee. We're going to take that hand, meet, right? We're going to meet that foot down there. We're going to hold like a little tabletop position with our hand here to hold that balance. And then we're going to take the left hand and raise it up to the sky. Heart center out. Chin facing up to the sky. Deep breaths, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
I mean, sometimes the sun dies and even sunflowers have to sit in the rain. Like drown.
All right, then we're going to meet our hand here with our left hand in the sky. We're going to come bring it down to the side. We're going to unpivot the back foot there, and we are just going to sit deeper into this stretch. We're going to extend the stretch here in the thigh area. We're going to sit in it, bring it down a little bit more. Can bounce a little bit to feel that deeper stretch, okay? Do the most to keep that alignment in your spine and your back there. All right, and we're going to take a few deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
I guess you be feeling away. And you still have to recognize your worth before you give it away. And please don't give it to somebody who deserves minimum wage.
All right, then we're going to bend that knee. Okay. And then we are just going to, boom, raise the knee back up here. And then we are going to, boom, back into our plank position here. All right, and then we can just, boom, walk our palms back up so we can go back here to the mountain pose, right? And then we're just going to reverse it, right? So now we're going to bring our left foot to the top of the mat. Bring our left foot to the top of the mat, right? Back foot, bring that back foot back, adjust, make sure your knee is in alignment here with the ankle, okay? And then we're going to adjust the back foot accordingly, toes facing out, okay? The left, the front, whatever's in the front, toes going to be facing front. Whatever's in the back, toes going to be facing out, okay? Get that alignment with your ankle, the knee and the ankle alignment there. We're going to sit into this pose here. And we're going to go into our warrior pose. Intentional breathing throughout the whole session. The breathing really helps you extend and enhances those stretches. Also allows the blood to circulate throughout the whole body. Okay, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. This matrix life force, you know your purpose. Do you know it's a reason for being here in this lifetime? Alright, now we're going to go into our warrior 2 pose. We're going to raise that front left hand up to the sky. Back right hand is going to touch the back thigh. Reach around to the crown. Inhale through the
just like daytime. And in the nighttime, we don't reflect the check. Come check.
All right, then we're gonna bring this left hand. We're gonna meet the elbow with the knee here, okay? And then we're gonna take that back right hand. We're gonna lift it up to the sky and reach it over around to the crown, okay?
I raise my wand to make them pay attention. Tapping the source where my soul began, yeah. Dropped out the simulation, resonating with my family.
Intentional breathing, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
Reason for being here, I don't gotta hit the matrix life.
Okay, and then we're gonna take this left hand, we're gonna meet that left foot, right? We're gonna tabletop the hand and help us keep our balance. And we are going to take this right hand, we're gonna reach it up to the sky, bring our heart center out to the side, chin up to the sky. Intentional breathing, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
Your reason for being here in this lifetime. 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 Your reason for being here in this lifetime.
All right, and then we're gonna take that right hand that's up in the sky. We're gonna come and meet our other hand down at the mat, and we are just gonna unpivot that back foot, and we're gonna get into our, on your mark, get set, go position. All right, we're gonna do just a little bounce, just to deepen that stretch here in the thigh area here. All right, we're gonna hold this here for a few. Take a few deep breaths, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Okay, and then from here, boom, we're just gonna take that left foot back. We're gonna find ourselves back in a plank position, right? Then we can go into our tabletop position here. Okay? And then from here, we're just going to we're gonna actually get on our backs, okay? So from here, we're gonna find ourselves, I'm gonna turn to the side so you guys can see the position. So from here, we're going to put our backs flat to the mat, okay? It's sandy over here. I'm trying to get this shit all in my hair. All right, so from here, we are going to find ourselves in the child's pose, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're going to take our arms straight up, okay? We're gonna bring our knees to meet our elbows. We're gonna take our elbows and put them on the inside of our thighs, right? Raise our feet flat to the sky, okay? Then we're gonna wrap our arms around, right? We're gonna grab our ankles or grab the palms of our feet, and we're gonna push back here, okay? And we're gonna take our elbows and push out, okay? That's gonna deepen the stretch into your thigh area. And then from here, you're gonna rotate from right to left, okay? So this is the crybaby here, okay? And we're just going to rock back and forth here from left to right. It's gonna work out the knots in the back, okay? If anybody that struggles with posture issues and things like that, this is a great pose for working out those knots, working out those spinal issues, okay? So we're gonna do this. We're also going to, as I said before, push those elbows out to deepen that stretch within the inner thigh, as well as pushing down, okay, on the palms of our feet. All right, and we're going to do that as we rotate from the left and to the right, as well as intentional breathing. Inhale and exhale, right? Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, right?
I don't chase, I attract. Energy I give, I get it back. I don't chase, I attract. Energy I give, I always get it back. I don't chase.
Okay, now from here, what we're going to do is go ahead and unwrap our arms, and we're just going to then wrap our arms around the knees. We're going to give our knees a big hug, okay? And then we're going to continue to rotate to the right, to the left, okay? Back and forth. And we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
One-on-one of your whole generation. Could tell by your walk you was not one to play with. I don't think that they could tell who they correlated with. I don't think that they could tell who they playing with. I don't think that they could tell who you really is. I don't think that they could tell about. I don't think that they could tell. I think they under the spell. I think they under a veil. Keep asking for punishment.
Now from this position, we're going to take the left leg and allow to extend that out forward as we continue to hug that right knee. All right, we're not going to allow our leg or our feet to touch the ground. We're going to allow it to be level, levitated up over the ground, right? And just allow that to extend out, okay? You're going to feel a little bit of core tightness with this stretch, okay? You're going to feel the stretch in the thigh area, all right? And we're going to hold and hug the right knee, okay? We're going to hold that there, extend that leg out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left knee back to the chest, all right? And release that right knee. Allow that to extend out. We're going to hug the left knee, and we're going to just rotate and do the same position on the other side there, okay? Keep that right leg levitated above the ground. Feel that core tightness, all right? And feel that thigh stretch as well. All right, and we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now you can go ahead and lower that right leg. And then what we're going to do is allow the left knee to come forward over. We're going to take that knee, cross over, right, and allow that knee to touch the mat, okay? Okay, as we try to keep our shoulder blades to the mat, okay? It's going to lift up a little bit, but what we're doing is working out the area in the glute. We're stretching out that lower back, the glute area, the thigh area, okay? And we're just going to allow that to extend around. All right, we're going to feel that deeper stretch there in that lower back area. We're also going to feel it in the shoulder blade area as well, okay? We're going to hold that there. A few deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
Shout out to all the lovers. Shout out to all the real teachers. Shout out to all the ones to believe in.
Okay? And then from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to take this left leg, extend it out. We're going to bring the right knee up to our chest, right? And then keeping our shoulder blades flat to the ground, we're going to allow that knee to cross over and bring that knee down to the mat as we cross over, okay? Okay.
Can't win. Can't win. Can't win.
You have to lift up the shoulder blade just a little bit to get that knee to touch the mat. That is perfectly fine, okay? But feel that deep stretch here in the glute area, in the thigh area, in the waist area, okay? And as you take a few intentional breaths, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, you will feel that stretch deepen.
This is like an earthquake. This is like a tornado. This is like a hailstorm. This is like me breaking free. This is like a tornado. This is like a tornado. This is like a black guy. This is like a tornado. You should know that we come watching. We coming thumping, thumping.
All right, and then we're just going to bring that knee back to the front. We're going to come take that left knee up. We're going to meet the knee here across the chest. And then we're just going to do the same thing as we keep our shoulder blades flat to the mat. We're going to allow our knees to just fall to the side. Keep those shoulders flat to the mat. Intentional breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. All right, then we're going to rotate and do the same thing on the other side, okay? All right, now from here, let me see what time it is, guys, because I know got about an hour session. So what is it, 1:19? All right, so we got about roughly 10 more minutes. So we're going to do, rest is we're going to do the cool down for this session, okay? So what we're gonna do from here, guys, we're gonna go ahead and come back to this tabletop position here. We're gonna allow our shoulders to align with our knees here. All right, and then we're just going to bring our butt to meet the palms of our feet. Okay, and we're gonna allow your back to arch at this position. Allow your tummy to touch the mat as you extend the palms of your hands to the front of your mat. Okay, allow your forearms to touch the mat. All right, stretch your arms as far forward as possible. The further out you go, the deeper the stretch you feel in your thighs, in your lower back, in your shoulder blades, in your arms. This is that full body stretch that I always tell you guys about. This is a perfect cool down stretch to just rest in. Okay, as you intentionally breathe, you're gonna get a full body stretch. Okay, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You can tuck the chin if you like and bring your forehead to the mat, or you can keep your chin in alignment with the mat. It's here, and just look forward. Then you deepen that stretch in your shoulder blades, okay? But then if you bring your chin and tuck it, then you'll feel that deeper stretch in your neck area, okay?
All of this green, I am rolling up. Niggas get scared when they know it's us. That's just you feeling your spirit stuff. Come out that grave and experience. This life is a blessing we giving us. Run up them miles, I am driven up. Influenced by my intuition, yeah. With it, yeah. Showing off. All of this green, I am rolling up. Niggas get scared when they know it's us. That's just you feeling your spirit stuff. Come out that grave and experience. This life is a blessing we giving us. Run up them miles, I am driven up. Influenced by my intuition, yeah. With it, yeah. Look, my whole life I felt like I was gifted. Folks was looking at me like he different. Thinking in my head like, am I tripping? But I stuck with it and set my intentions and follow my spirit. Get it? I had to transform my image. Went from the dark to the light. My soul just like diamonds and shining the cushion. Yeah, reflecting the colors inside of the prism. Bitch, I'll be damned if I end up in prison. Yeah. Promise that I'ma live free. With both feet in the dirt, watch me grow like a seed. The fruit is best when they get picked off the tree. Come harvest time, if you've been playing that work, best believe you gon' eat.
All right, now from here, we are just going to slowly rise forward. We'll feel that pressure down onto the forearms there. All right, and then we're just going to bring our chest up. We'll push up to the mat and find ourselves back into the cow position where our tummies are pushing towards the mat. All right. All right, and as we inhale, we're going to bring our spine back to the sky. As we exhale, we're going to bring our tummies back down to the mat. All right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Then we're going to bring our butts back down to the palm of our mat. Boom. Back into that full body position there, child's pose. All right.
Close to the God. I'm feeling close to the God. Look, I'm feeling close to the me. I wake up and burn my sage in a moment. I sit back and close my eyes and feel the energy flowing. I turned vegan, yeah, I changed my diet. I enjoyed my pork and beans, but it was too many dimes. I started reading too. I I started learning the truth. Understand a lot of shit I learned, it wasn't true. I started wanting land, attending the flowers. I started setting some intentions before I hop in the shower. I'm feeling closer to God. I'm feeling closer to God.
Alright, we're gonna rise back up.
I'm feeling closer
Back to our forearms, back into the cow pose. Guys, and this is a perfect point in time to affirm affirmations in your mind. I am divine. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am joyous. I am love. I am whatever that is for you, right? You want to recite those affirmations in your mind as you intentionally breathe, right? Affirm greatness into your life, right? All right, so now we're going to also inhale as we spines to the sky.
My thoughts were powerful, nigga.
We're gonna exhale as we tummies to the mat.
See, at this moment now, I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will find me as long as I stay on track.
Right? All right. Goes back to the palms there. Full body stretch, child's pose. Intentional breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth.
I'm feeling closer to God. I'm feeling closer to God. Look, I'm feeling closer to me. Creating wealth for these generations. I'ma speak the truth. I'ma touch their heart. You can feel my penetration. I'ma make sure they remember this name. Even though I'm fully healed, I'ma still remember the pain. But it's okay though. I'm a God, bro. Energy can't be destroyed. I'm alive, bro. Now I understand. What you focus on, grow big. I focused on getting a million, and I damn sure did. Now just focus, bro. Just focus, bro. Your life is your state of mind. Keep hoping, bro. Now just focus, bro. Keep focused, bro. Your life is your state of mind. Keep hoping, bro. I'm feeling closer to God. I'm feeling closer to God. I'm feeling closer to God.
All right.
I am
Slowly rise back up into that cow pose.
And I'ma forever be there.
Right.
As
Cat
I think
pose.
it, as I speak it, as I write it.
Affirmations.
So
I am healthy.
I am.
I am wealthy. I am rich. I am that bitch. No, I'm just playing. But yes, whatever those affirmations are for you guys, ensure that while you are doing your yoga, while you are doing your meditating, that you affirm greatness in your life, okay? I want to thank you guys for joining this live and being here with me, okay? I'm definitely going to try to do this more often where we can vibe together, okay? And we can just have this beautiful moment together. It's a whole vibe, y'all. I'll be trying to share this good sunshine with y'all, this good energy. Damn, I picked a sandy area today. I'm like, oh man, I got it all. But it's all good. Well, hopefully you guys got, all right, this, you caught a vibe. You're feeling more at peace, right? Feeling nice and worked out. You built your balance. A lot of times we do not intentionally breathe, right? We're just breathing subconsciously. So incorporating this into your daily routine will allow you to get that intentional breathing in. We don't even understand how powerful it is to intentionally breathe. But with our breath, right? Breath is God. Breath is, you know, what gives us life. So we have to be more intentional about taking those deep breaths and things like that, y'all. And on that note, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this live, and I will see y'all on the next live session with the Vibe Priestess. Peace and love.